Hello and welcome once again to Factory Town. So today's episode I would like to focus a little bit on school. Now at the moment we've got a very inefficient setup going. We are making books but extremely poorly, just pulling the leather that we ended up getting in the base. And we've not exactly got the most efficient paper setup either. So what I actually want to do is have a whole new setup, a whole new area for this to work. I'm also going to set it somewhere where it can more easily get mana crystals. Because if we have a look at research, mana crystals we need for this research and we need for a couple of the others. Then we're going to start needing, different types of crystals. So if it's near to a mana crystal production area, then we can tap into it, and then once the school doesn't need it anymore, I can divert those mana crystals elsewhere. Or just pick it up and move it. So I'm thinking this area might be a nice place for it. It's mostly water already, so we're not really going to lose that much. A few fish, but I can live with that. So I'm going to flatten all this area out, and then I will bring you guys back. So, back shortly. Okay, so as you can see, I've flattened the area. I've not removed all of the random resources, though some of them are going to be disappearing. So I've got to work out how much lumber I need and things like that for paper. Now, if we look at books are going to be the main source of my research that I'm going to have, or the writing supplies that I need. So I need 1 leather and 4 paper every 5 seconds. And this makes 1 paper every 5 seconds using 2 logs. So, wow. I'm going to need 4 of these to keep it on par with the workshop. That sucks a little. And if that needs 2 logs every 5 seconds, that can do 1 log every 2 seconds, so 2 logs every 4 seconds. But if I double the speed that works at, I can probably get 4 lumber mills for 2 foresters. I hope. So let's put those down first. May as well use what's already there as well. So move those few trees and the forester can go right there. And you want another one there. So cut down logs. Cut down logs. We might not have enough steel to build all these at once, but yeah, didn't think so. Then again, as long as there's some trees planted, it'll be fine. I suppose we can unpause and get things going. So that's already delivering logs. Now we're also going to need to have a bit of a pool of water. Because these lumber mills require water to be able to craft paper. So you want to split off there. And also deliver to there. You want to split off and deliver to there as well. And whenever we have steel, I'll have to sort of place a few more trees. Why don't we have any? Ah, yeah, because I'm currently using it all to make the reinforced planks and conveyor belts. Fair enough. But, yeah, that's getting my paper. So let's grab a workshop. That can go there. So you want to make books. And we're going to need conveyor belts. Helps, of course, when the conveyor belts go the right way. Should I upgrade those? Probably a good idea, actually. Not that we have any leather at the moment, so it won't do anything. So, we need 1 leather every 5 seconds. And if we take a look at this, it produces 1 leather every 8 seconds. I mean, I can upgrade the pasture though. That, or I could just build 2 pastures. We'll go for 1 and I'll just increase the number of workers there and see how we get on. So that requires a farm. No, just grain, thank you. So, as I say, I mean, I could use 2 of these, and then we'd get more than enough leather. But I'm probably not going to need to increase the speed on most of this stuff. Like, I'm definitely not going to increase the speed on the lumber mills, so I shouldn't really need to increase the speed on the farm. I mean, these need to work a little bit faster, because they're providing logs for 2 of them rather than 1. But I probably only need 5 workers in each to get them to the speed they need to be. So you come out to there, and we need a grain mill. And you need to be making animal feed. Then we need to lower a bit of land for a pasture. And that's going to need a grabber and a conveyor belt. And you only want to grab leather. And you want to make leather. Perfect. And as I say, we can just upgrade the pasture like that to hopefully get it up to the right speed. Bump you all the way to 10, bump you to 5. It probably doesn't need to be that high, but Let's change you for a metal conveyor belt. There we go, we're actually clearing that out as quickly as we're crafting it now. And look at that, that's maxed. So now we get a school. Right there. Manpower, everything basically. And books are going in. Perfect. Now, this stuff is all in the way. We're going to want a... where are we? A magic forge, that's the one. Yeah, I suppose that can just go there for now. Heck, if I want, I could just pull from this mine. Or mine from this coal, rather, for power. Or for the burnable item, rather. I know what I'm trying to say, what I end up saying sometimes is completely different. Right, and drop a line like that for a second mine. And there we go. You can just mine mana shards. And that seems to be fine. Can speed it up though. You probably don't need to be sped up, to be quite honest. You probably don't need to be sped up that much. But look at that. It's working. It takes a little while for the mana crystals to get there, but it does mean I don't have to rely on this like really wonky setup anymore. Do that. I can also remove all these then, which will probably give me some iron back. Yep. Right. Now I do have 2 wagons from there, and I can delete that barn as well. And all that road. Because don't need it anymore. Perfect. Glad I finally updated that lot. It wasn't exactly a good setup the way I had it going. This one is, you know, a little more optimised. It's certainly getting enough writing supplies. So I will have to worry about getting all the different types of crystals there eventually. I'm also going to have to worry about purple coins very soon. But I can't get purple coins until I finish that mana power. Because everything that you use, or everything that you can sell for purple coins, you pretty much need an enhancer. And we don't have that until we unlock that research. We could do mana pipes, I suppose. They're only worth 2 purple. It just doesn't seem worth it. Especially when we could make spell books or, I don't know, cake. Cake would be nice. Cake you make in a kitchen. There's a kitchen. Let's take a look at that, actually. Wow. So that requires berries and sugar and jam and cake. And cake requires eggs and butter, sugar and flour. They might be a little more complicated. Might be interesting to try and make that, though. I might end up doing that just for the challenge. That's going to need its own production area, probably. I could do this area, get away, like, do away with making bread. Because we are making yellow coins with this, and I could double this up to, you know, increase the amount of soup we're making. Then remove that area, and I've got flour being made. Set up a couple of farms for eggs, and that might be an idea, actually. It won't be for the moment, but definitely an idea to think about. Now, do I want to double up on these farms? Because at the moment they've only got 5 workers. So if I doubled those to 10 workers and had another 2 kitchens, that might be a nice idea. So we'll get 2 more kitchens, like that. 1 more barn. So you want to be making vegetable soup, same as you. Now I am going to need a forester. Although, actually, I could probably just do that. Move that piece, and there we go. So increase the worker count on there. There we go. And that should hopefully be full of burnables and won't have a problem. Then the tomatoes, we need to remove those. Let's add in the rails we need here, which is complicated to do underneath the beams, but damn you, go away. Damn you, go away. That. I do need to add in a rail stop again because I managed to delete it, I think. Yep, pulling out. Wonderful. And we need to add a rail stop pushing into there. So that will now be given the materials it needs. Bar potatoes for some reason. Really? Potatoes? Oh, I suppose let's increase the worker count. Might help us actually feed the third one then. Then again, maybe adding a few more rail carts so that they don't stall out would be a good idea. Let's get the scaffold in place. And more rails. Which also means I can now add farm tiles there for more tomatoes. And I need to add a rail stop. Oh, we've just finished that mana research. Wonderful. Yeah, so one rail stop there for that kitchen as well. So yeah, we can now build rechargers, mana receivers, mana transmitters, the enchanter. Wonderful. But what I actually want to make right now is some more rail carts, or minecarts. So, 3 more of them there. So, carrot, potato. Where are you? There we are. Carrot, potato, tomato. Just reverse that for a second. And then we'll have 3 more. Which I can't afford. God damn. So, carrot, potato, so as soon as I get to 10 iron plate, I'll put another one there for tomato. If I ever get to 10 iron plate. I must do at some point, surely. Really not going up though, are we? Maybe just remove that for the moment, just to build some up. Potato, carrot, so just there is where I want this one, with tomato. And they're relatively spread out. Basically what I want is these to almost never be completely full. Which they don't seem to be. Yeah, they're always draining before they hit 10. Which is how I want it, because otherwise these won't work. Right, so these can now bump up to 5 workers in each. I can probably leave that one as 3 workers. Because I don't think it will ever... like, it's one of those things, you can never get it perfect. So, even though the ratios should say that, you know, one of these, or one of each farm at 10 should feed 4 kitchens with no problem, it never will. We'll always be short on something, so in this case, potatoes. And is that rail stop doing what it's supposed to? It didn't look like it was. That's better. The rail stop was like green and red, which I don't know how that works. Right, there's a vegetable soup. So, how much are you picking up from the first? A max 20. Wow, okay. Oh, we're definitely going to need some more vegetable soup. Mine wagons. Wow, I didn't realise we'd built up the... Wow. That's going to be quite nice, clearing some of that out then. Yeah, we seem really short on potatoes for some reason. I have no idea why. Like, they're all grown. And we've got the same number of workers on that as tomatoes and everything else. Let's knock these all to 4 workers. And see how we go. I mean, that one's full. That one's almost full, and that one's getting the occasional potato. Yeah, no idea. May need even more of the minecarts picking up the soup though, because we seem to still have a lot there. Let's add another one at this point. I don't mind if too many of them come past at once, as long as we've built up to actually pick up from. It'll be fine. The only problem is if, you know, we can't sell them for some reason. But we seem to be selling without any problem. Yeah, like those two, they're kind of close together. And because of that, you didn't actually manage to sell any of your vegetable stew. So that's a problem. So let's just make you wait for a little while. That should be a little better. Put a little bit of a distance between them now. In some respects, I'm thinking maybe a buffer would be a good idea, but then that's just increasing the amount of space this middle section of the city takes up. The whole point of this is it doesn't take up a lot of room. Like you two, you are very close together, so you can go backwards for a bit. Now you're too close. Okay. And then that one will be too close. Oh god. Really? Okay, you know what? We'll remove one of them. Maybe that's the answer. Wow, that one's building up a bit. You know what? We're going to increase that barn just so that we can store a bit more if we need to. But I think that's where we're going to end the episode. So we've now finished that particular research. Oh, we can start on that. Oh no, we can't because that requires purple coins. Damn it. So next episode we are definitely going to have to look into creating purple coins. What is the best thing to do for it? I might go for a berry cake. Because that's 18 coins, which is amazing. And we're obviously not making any gourmet food yet. Oh wow, cake and the berry cake are pretty much... Oh, and apple pie are the only things that you can do gourmet. Oh, maybe an apple pie would be nice. Apples, butter, sugar. It's not that much easier. Jam. What do you need for jam? 4 fruits. So apples, berries, or pears. And you need 4 of them every 5 seconds. And 1 sugar. So we're going to need 2, 3, 4... Well, they take 10 seconds each. Okay. So you need 2 jam that take 5 seconds each. So that can be done if I provide it with 1 sugar and 4 fruit every 5 seconds. We only need 1 kitchen making jam to cover the cake. Then we'll need 1 kitchen making the actual cake, 1 kitchen making the berry cake. Need 4 berries. So 4 berries every 10 seconds. I'm sure I've got berries. There we are. So we get 1 every 2 seconds. Okay. And if you... So yeah, we would get 10, or we'd get 5 berries in 10 seconds. So we only need 1 berry farm to cover that. Sugar is just there. 1 every 4 seconds. Well, we need 2 sugar in 10 seconds. So that's fine. So 1 farm for that, 1 farm for that. Probably an apple farm for that. We'd also need the same farm, though, for the sugar there. And the runoff of that sugar could probably go into the actual jam production. It's going to be a complicated setup, but yeah, I think berry cake is where we're going next episode. So hopefully you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please like, comment and subscribe. And I shall see you next time.